Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to another episode of the Shapes 2 calculator. So what we're planning today is obviously multiplication. So I've got the full subtraction engine over here. It is working perfectly. It is doing very great things. And I just keep moving them over to other squares whenever we're done with them. This is the addition machine, again, working beautifully. And over here we have the beginnings of the multiplication engine. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start sending one side in from the side. I think that might be a little bit more interesting. Right now I've cut off everything except this one number. So this is 3 on one side. And this is 2 on the other side. So we got 3 on one side, 2 on the other side. And they're going in from different angles. So what I eventually want to have is something like this. Something like a grid. A grid of, I guess, 4 by 4. I think, I'm not exactly sure. You're empty, right? But something like that, yeah. Because that's kind of how you do stuff. Yeah, I think so. And then we'll just have to, we'll have to do some very interesting connections between these platforms, but yeah, ideally it's going to be 4 by 4, and then you're going to have obviously, well, oh, I just realized T, so the milestones, that's nice. And then we'll have we'll still have the 4 belts coming up the top, and then, 5 belts, 6 belts, something like that. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. And I have a feeling what it's going to be is we're going to do the same thing as we did for the subtraction logic. So it's going to be, it's just going to be signals. All of these platforms are just going to be almost purely signals. And then what we'll probably have here is something like this. So if I go up there, and then, yeah, something like that, sending down the shapes, and we'll take the signals for each platform and we'll convert them into an actual thing. Now this, I think it makes sense, because if you flip this over an edge, then this should be the lowest one. But I think it makes sense for this one to be the lowest one, down the bottom left. So that's what we're going to do for now. And then this entire 3 by 3 is going to be purely for just figuring out what this number is. Well, that's not what I wanted. So purely for multiplying this number together and seeing what happens. So we know that this one will output an 8-digit result. Is it 8? The most, technically not 8, because the most is 8, so it's 8 times 8 is 64, which is 7. So most this is ever going to push out is a 7-digit number, which is interesting. The problem with this is the additions, the carries and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, there's going to be a lot a lot of additions. Theoretically, there's going to be a lot of additions. So, I mean, the logic for each one is pretty standard. It's just an AND gate. And maybe we should do something to sort of make the AND gates a little bit easier to deal with. So, well, that's not what we want. So you basically you just go up like this. That's not right. And then we're going to have this one go up all the way over here and then down and then down and then down. No, mouse slipped right at the end. Okay. Okay. So let's just get some displays on all of these guys and see what we're working with here. That was a bad move. Okay. Just displays. Okay. I should have done these in the opposite order because we did say that down the bottom right is the least digit. So, yeah, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to reverse these guys. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. So we got 2 over here, and then this. So basically, if we had to, let's just put some labels. Can we fit labels in here? We can't make the label smaller, can we? All right. Let's just do some little labels here. So this will be a 7. This will be a 6. That'll be a 5. And that'll be a 4. And then this one never works. Oh, there. Okay, there it works. So U6 goes there, and then U5 goes there, and then we just need a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 0. Or we don't actually need a 0. So this is the position that this digit will go out as. Now, they're always going to be 0 and 1, which is nice and simple. So the 0 is always going to be the 0th position. That sounds a bit weird to say, but yeah. This is actually going to take quite a lot of space, isn't it? Because we have to add all these 4 together. And then we have to get the carry, and then we have to send it over while we add these 3 together, and we get the carry, and we have to... So we have to do a lot of addition and a lot of carries. So this is like a crazy like addition machine, which is ironic, because I don't think, even if we don't do any belt stuff, even if it's just the signal and nothing else, I don't know how we're going to fit this into a 3x3. So I'm just trying to think, is there an easy way around this? Okay. Is there an easy way around it? I don't want to have, I just don't want to have additions everywhere. Okay, let's focus on these 4. Let's ignore the rest because that's going to be too much. Let's just focus on these 4. So this one is dead easy. There's no comparison here. It's just the signal just goes out and it is what it is. Then these 2. We do the basic add for them. I think we have to do the basic add for them. Yeah. Because I mean, I think we have to, right? I just had an idea that just popped into my head. It was basically just the lines of, instead of actually using AND and OR gates, you just had basically have a code this logic table into the actual thing itself, and you just say, but that's probably going to be just as painful. And this does need to handle 4 digits from each side. It definitely does. So yeah. Okay, so you add these together. We add them together. Sorry. And at least with these 2, you don't have to worry about a carry. There's no carry going on there, so. Yeah, how flexible do we need to be here? Because I really don't, it feels like a waste, for example, with this, and this, because you're kind of like adding 5 numbers together. Do you have 4 separate adding processes for that? That seems like overkill. It almost seems like you just want to counter, but I am not exactly sure how to do a counter. I mean, a counter is adding numbers 1 by 1, so yeah. I don't know. Let's just do this for now. So let's get ourselves a very basic bit of addition logic. Which is that guy. So, no, I don't know why I keep going over to home, because that's not where we're doing anything, but Oh, we don't actually have enough room. So I probably shouldn't be sending these as far as I just sent them. So this one will just go up here and then go down. Okay. So yeah, we're basically just putting these together, and that's a cross right there. So the output digit is 1 and the carry is 0. And then over here, we're basically just doing that. So that's 3 by 2 is 6. I wonder if that just works. I mean, obviously we need to test out a few numbers, but yeah. Okay. This is a lot of belts. I want to be switching these around a fair bit more. So I'm going to try and move these a bit closer. So what if it was... Oh, what did I just do? What if it was 4 by 4? Well, 4 by 4 wouldn't work because it gets over there, but 3 by 3. Let's do 3 by 3. So what are you? You're currently... So we need this. So we'll do 3 by 3. And we'll see what it comes out with. Because I like the logic so far, but I don't trust the fact that it's just working right out of the bat. I really don't trust it too much. So if we put in 3 by 3 and it comes out with 9, then I would feel a little bit better. Okay, it came out with 9. All right. Now, the question is, can we fit all the logic into here? And I think the answer is yes. I mean, let's be honest, I think the answer is yes. I think we could definitely squish these guys together quite a bit. And then we put all the add logic in here. I think it's doable. I think it's definitely doable. There's a very interesting... I mean, the question that I still have is, how do we make this tileable? Because I don't know about how to make it tileable. How the tileability is going to work. But I think what we'll do is we'll worry about the tileability next episode. What I'm aiming for this episode is a single 3 by 3 block that can multiply any two numbers up to 15. Up to a full stack. So that's what we're going to be aiming for here. So I'll get rid of this. And we'll get rid of... Whoa, that's not what I wanted. That's definitely not... Why is it getting rid of that? Sometimes you go up a level. Oh, it's because that's at the 3rd level. So if you go to the 2nd level, then it still deletes stuff at the... Okay, that makes no sense. But if you do this, then it's fine. Okay. So I think we're going to run out of room here. So I want to start squishing these guys like crazy. Okay. That's a good start. I love to just sort of fit this whole mess down in the bottom right corner. I think that's what I'm going to aim to do. We can actually move it down one more because, yeah, this thing can, no, if we put it down one more, then there's no more room for this to get out. So let's not do that. Okay. Just update that so it doesn't complain. Okay. Whoa, what the hell happened there? That's much better. Okay. So that is everything we need. Get rid of those belts. So the aim is to leave just enough room for these wires to sort of squeeze in down the sides. And we can squeeze that one in there, actually. Come on, reverse. That's what I was looking for. So then this one goes down the bottom, all the way across and up. Actually, it goes down there, so it fits in nicer. You go like that, you go like that, and you go like that. We could actually just send it in here. It looks a little bit less orthodox, but it's fine. And then we got these ones, which again, I'm going to do like that. Give us a bit more room up here. Belt reader. And destroyer. Oh, that happens to me so often. Okay, so you are the bottom left one. So you go up like this. You are that one. You are that one. And then you, I don't want to put it up early because I want to just sort of squeeze it in there. I don't think there's a, I mean, there is a way to squeeze it in there, but it involves, no, you can't do that because these ones will block it. Huh. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to send it up to the second level, all the way over the side. And that's fine. These are on the second level anyway, so the second level's kind of out, but yeah. Now, we have made it a little bit tight because there's only 2 gaps between it, which means that getting four wires out of each thing is going to be a bit tricky. So I think what we have to do is we have to send them all the way over here, and then you cross over. We're going to have some crossovers here. And that's not good. I was putting them all on the second level. They should all be on the third level. How do I want them to go out? I can put them out nice and neatly, but we kind of want them to go out as, you know, the proper way, in the proper order. So if anything, this one should be all the way out there. And then we have the 2 6s, and then we have the 3 5s, and then we have the 4 4s, and then we have the 3 3s, and then we have the 2 2s, and then we have the 1. Something like that. I mean, not exactly, but let's try and space it out. Okay, so you go all the way at the end, and then 2 and 2, and then set of 3, and we'll move you over 1 space, 3. That's pretty good. We got 3 spaces. We got a ton of space with these guys. You can actually go over a bit more. You can go and give yourself a bit more space. We'll give this guy plenty of space. The 4 in the middle, we'll give that one tons of space. And some are like these, and these we might try and sneak the addition down there or something like that, get it out of the way. But yeah, okay. I'm going to do that, get that one out of the way. You just go straight over to there and then go up. You got nothing to do. And I actually want to see, maybe I can squeeze that addition logic into a very, very skinny bit of real estate using multiple layers. Okay, let's see what we can do with that little addition logic. Squeeze it in. No, this is the subtraction logic, which is quite similar to the addition logic, but it's not exactly the same. And yeah, I'm not sure if I want the whole block. Let's take the whole block for now, and we can mess with it if we need to, because sometimes we need the whole block and sometimes we just need this bit. So for the 2s down here, all we need is, and then this is the output, and this is the carry bit. So you go up here to the end state, which I don't know what we're doing with the end state. Oh, I already had this left over from somewhere. Oh, I hooked up the wrong one anyway. This wire is not meant to be here. This is meant to be this one. So we go all the way. Where are these wires being hooked up? Okay, let's not beat around the bush. Just go all the way to the end and then down. And we'll actually go down at the earliest opportunity. There you go. We could send that wire just completely out of the way, but I won't for now. So then we got this one. Yeah, this is going to be a problem This is going to be a problem very quickly trying to squeeze these, go around and squeeze these ones in. These ones can all just go off straight to the left, but look at that. The next wire is going to cross right over these 4. That's not good. I do not want that to be happening. And there's a problem with this one. Okay, so this one just goes off there. You can just do whatever the hell you want. Hook it up there so at least we know it's hooked up. And then this one goes straight up and straight across. And then this one goes straight up. I will actually send that one up like that. And then this one can go up like that. And then that'll be that for the 2s. Is that right? I've lost track of what's being calculated here. Why is there so much green in here? Okay. That one's a 3. That one's a 3. Oh yeah, because we switched it to a 3x3. That would explain why there's so much green everywhere and why this one is turned off. I'm going to switch it back to a 3x2. Because that's the one I had right in my head when I was first doing all the calculations for this. So that'll make a bit more sense to me. Yeah, because this is outputting a 9, which we definitely do not want. Okay. So that makes a bit more sense. So now we've got to get the 3s out. 3 3s. Maybe we should just try and get all the white. We'll try and get the edge cases out first, like the 6s. And we'll try and be as unobtrusive as possible. So that's it. I'm just going to leave you there for now. I'm not going to do anything more with them. And then the 5s. The 5s were going to have to be a bit more obtrusive, but the 3... Let's try and get the 3s out next, because the 3s are going to be tricky. Especially worried about this one. Getting this one out once we get the 3s out. Because, yeah. We're definitely running out of space. I suppose these guys do need to be at level 3 because there are level 2s below them that are sort of taking up space. What I should do is I should get the 5s down here and then send them off across in this direction. Yeah, 4s are going to be painful. Okay, let's just do it. 3. There's 1 3. There's another 3. That one is not great. I'm not very happy about that one, but... And this one we're just sending in a straight. That's a terrible idea. I don't know why I did that, but... Yeah, that's just nuked the ability to move all these other ones. But it's just... I don't know. I just don't know how else to do it. There's got to be a... I mean, we could spread these out, but I don't want to spread them out because who knows? I mean, we'll get all of the really annoying complexity out of the way here. And then hopefully we'll have plenty of space to do the actual logic over here. So anyway, we've got our 3 3s here, right? So... Okay, let's just send them along. Send them along. Okay, so that's the 3s out. Now all we got left are the 4s and the 5s. Everything else has been semi-routed. So I feel like we should probably just do the 4s right now. We should probably do them both at the same time and just get them out any way we can. Okay, so you are number 4. Number 5, I'm going to send a bit north. Number 4, I'm going to send it out here. And that was not going up to the 3rd level, which was nice. Okay, you skip over there. No, that was wrong. You just overlapped that one. Okay, so you go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. And then the last 4 is all the way over here. We're trapped in a cage at this point. Well, we're not trapped in a cage. I mean, we can get out. We've just got to be creative. Okay, that feels pretty good to me. And then boom, boom, and boom. Okay, that was very hairy, but here we go. We've got our 4 belts right here. And we've got 1 belt, 1 5 belt. I'm not worried about getting the other ones out. The other ones shouldn't be too painful. Okay, so there we go. 3 5 belts, 2 6s, and 4 4s over there. Okay, so let's just send the 6s over. And of course, some crossings. Then the 3 5s. Which I'll send over at the 2nd level. And then the 4 4s, which I will send over at the 3rd level. Despite the fact that I can't tell where anything is at the 3rd level when I'm trying to figure out where things are at the 1st level. Okay. Okay. And one more. Okay, so that's every single wire where it needs to be. Now we haven't made very good use of this bottom level, this bottom area down here. So if we start running out of space here, we might have to move some of these wires later. But for now, I think we're just going to go ahead and see how we do. Okay, so now this is our basic two input thing, which is not, is it what we want? Not really. Well, this is a 2 input thing, which puts an output, but that's not what we want, is it? We want the full adding thing, because otherwise we have to worry about all these different outputs all over the place. So let's take this. Maybe we just have to define entirely new logic circuits for every situation. Because yeah, like this is a 3 input. This is a 3 input adder. And yeah, So it's completely different from a 2-input adder. You just got an and then you're ORing these, and you're XORing the first input, and the and is the 2 inputs, but it's also anding is there a common pattern here? I'm just wondering how to extend this to be like 4 numbers or 5 numbers or 6 numbers or something like that. How we extend this adding logic. And I don't know. I mean, maybe we just have to go back to the table, the logic table. I really don't want to go back to logic table. I'll be completely honest. I really don't want to. But maybe we just have to. Let's try and get this working for the next bit. Oh God, what's going on here? What are these? So these are the 3s. So this one, and this one. And we also got the carry from these two, which should be 0, which is 0. So we got to add 4 numbers together. We got to add 4 different bits together. See, the problem with adding 4 different bits together is you can't just produce a number that's a number and a carry. You suddenly end up with situations where you have multiple carries. You have multiple carries coming at the end. Okay. So let's think about this. If we got 2 inputs, then we produce a number and a carry. If we got 3 inputs, then we produce a number and a carry. If we got 4 inputs, then we're in trouble. And if we got 1 input, then we don't have any worries at all. We don't even need a single gate. So here's, all right, let's just work this out for a second. Let's work this out for a sec. So you got 1 and you go on down there. And then this one goes in there. And then this is nothing. And in fact, you go there. You go like that, you go like that, and then you go like that into the carry spot. Okay, so we're adding up those 3 numbers, and we're getting an output and a carry. An output and a carry. I just want, what I really want is a recursive, all right, so cancel all that. That wasn't quite, I thought maybe that would work in my head, but it didn't really go the way I wanted it. Okay. We need a recursive way of adding 2 bits. That's it, 2 bits. I mean, 3 bits would be nice, but 2 bits is all I'm worried about. And then we need to be able to recursively add those bits over and over again, and then be able to deal with the carries on all cases. Okay, so you gone. You're gone. Okay, we do not want you anymore. Let's start again from basics. So this belt up the top. Okay, this is pretty basic. This is as bad as basic as it gets. We got one input on the left. We got one input on the right. So, boom, boom. We got a number and we got a carry. And now we've got another thing. And this thing is going to have three inputs. It's going to have the old number, it's going to have the old carry, and it's going to have this bit right here. And once we figure out how this logic looks, then we can just do it again for the carry over here. And see how we go. But yeah, this one's definitely throwing. I think maybe we have to go over to the logic panel. Maybe we just have to, because it's definitely throwing me for a loop here. Okay, let's look at this situation. We got 3 bits. One of them's off, one of them's on. So we turn that one on, and that's fine. Now, if we pretend that this one is on, then what do we expect? We expect a carry bit. Yeah. And how is that working with the full add? Let me just grab that full addition. I don't know how many times I've copied this whole thing, but yeah. I always forget because there's an OR gate in there, and I always forget how the OR gate is used. So we're taking the third result and we're putting it both into an XOR and an AND, and then spitting out the result if either of these are true. Yeah, okay. So we're 90% of the way there. But because of the way that addition works and the way that the carry works, these two signals are never going to be both true. But I think over in this situation, we have to, the possibility exists that they are both true. So, let's just double check. So, on one side is the initial signal. Because yeah, this signal just takes in, it does take in 3 things. It takes in this extra carry as well. So the carry goes on one side, the actual signal goes on the other. Okay. So what we do here is, okay, so that's the carry. That's the carry that comes in from here. And this is the original signal. And when I say, no, it's not the carry. This is not the carry. These are just signals, these two. Okay. So those are just signals. The 2 signals that come in here. And then this is the output signal, which is like that. So that one's just a new signal that just goes on. That's the new one of these that just goes on. And then we have the carry signal that comes in from here. And this is where things get interesting. And I might want to put these on the and we almost have to use an XOR here. We have to actually do the same thing because Yeah. The word that keeps spinning around my head is super carry, and I do not want to use that word because that's a terrible word to be using. We're not going to use the word super carry. I hope we don't have to use this word super carry. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. All we're doing is we're reducing signals from... We're just reducing signals. That's all we're doing. We've got all these inputs and we're just reducing them one by one. So really, we're taking these two signals and sometimes we're reducing them, sometimes we're not. So this is for 3, right? So it's got 3 inputs. It's actually got 4 inputs because we got this guy over here. So okay. Okay, all right. So we're taking 2 signals and we're reducing them down. So what that means is that this one actually has 4 inputs. Let's think about it in terms of that. It's got 4 inputs. It's got 3 from this and it's got 1 carry. Now this one is going to have potentially, so we're going to have 4 inputs. 4 inputs, 2 additions, and then it's got these particular outputs. You just go up there, you just go up there. And these are our carries. If it's a carry, all we do is send it down to the next level. Same deal with this one. If it's a carry, we don't care about it, we just send it down to the next level. And then, of course, what we have to do is we have to stack these two. And this is the result for this digit. And again, if we got a carry, we just send it back down to the next level. Now, I realize that what I've just done is I've changed the 4s from having 4 inputs to 7 inputs. I'm 100% aware of that, but I mean, that does simplify things. I mean, it doesn't simplify the circuit logic, but it definitely simplifies the brain squeezing that I've been doing. Yeah, 100% simplifies the brain squeezing. So, the result here is that we just send the carry over to the next one. And we have to send it over there. We can't add up these carries here because then they may get a carry and then the carry has to go over to the 5, which is like, hoo boy, we don't want to deal with that. Definitely do not want to deal with that. Okay, so now that we've got that, what we really need is a module. We need it to be extremely, extremely compact. I actually don't know how to make it more compact than previously. Well, I mean, I do kind of know. We put the AND gate on top of that. And then we take the whole mess and we turn it around like that. So the U are one input, U are the other input. And then this one goes like that. And this one goes back like that. Okay, let's play around with this for a little while. Technically, we should probably send it off to there, but yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Okay. So your two inputs go in, your carry comes back here, and then so wait a sec. This was two inputs, which was these two. I'm losing track of my inputs now. Okay, that's a lot of garbage. We're going to get rid of some of this garbage because we're going to get rid of all this as well. Bye-bye. And let's try and work this out. So, okay, so you were an actual... So you are the three threes. Yeah, you are the three threes, you are the four fours, and then this is the carry. Okay. So we start off with this. And then we have that. And then we have that. No? Oh, I see what I've done. Don't want to get rid of that little loop back. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's definitely nice. That's definitely a nice little setup. And then we've got 3 carries over here. Which realistically, we could probably sort them out before. But they do have to be part of this stack. But we can do them first. So yeah, because they have to have their own stack, don't they? So let's see. 1, 2. Let's just keep this one straight for now. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. See, this is not good. Oh, wait a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. I already did it. Yeah. So that is this one, which goes down to there. That is this one, which goes down to there. And then this is this one, which I guess has to squeeze in through there somewhere, somehow. Yeah, and that's the result of the 4s. Now, you know what? This is good. We're making progress, but we need to integrate the carries being added into this blueprint, so only one result comes out. Or technically, we would be generating next level carries if we did that. We'd start generating carries of those carries if we sent them back. So you'd have to start sending this one, would be generating things that have to go all the way over to the 5. I mean, and this is the highest stack we're going to need. Let's remember. So we've done the highest stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7 of these. Having said that, that is generating 6 possible carries. So then this becomes 9. So it's not the highest stack. It's no longer the highest stack. I wonder if we can squeeze... Oh, look at this. We can squeeze way more in there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Redesign time here. I mean, well, first of all... we've got plenty of horizontal space, so we can just do that. That saves us a little bit of room. So we get rid of all these guys, and I want it to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just 7 straight belts, and just have them go like this. Okay, so. Basically, you just go like that, and like that, like that, and then there, yeah. And we'll put another one over there. Okay. So if we do this, it doesn't quite work. Yeah, I'm trying to... Why are you going all the way back there? You could just go like this up to there. Okay, so I think maybe it needs to be like this. And then like that. Okay, does that work better? Because then I can copy and paste it. So this should be offset by 1, which means this one needs to be down there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. That's pretty freaking tight. That's extremely, extremely space efficient. Okay, so I like that. And instead of sending it, I'm just going to send it left. I may change my mind later on about that, but just send, oh yeah, just send it like that. Okay. So you belts at the top, go away, go away, go away. Figure those ones out later, but for now, we're just sending them left. Okay. 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 So this one, I might as well replace that one as well, since we're replacing belts. Okay, so now we got a 4 input, which is exactly what this one will do. Having said that, the first one does need to be dog-legged, but the rest of them just go straight in. And then that's our output belt, output wire, sorry. And then you just go down, across, and up. And I think we got enough horizontal space to make this work. Having said that, I will move these guys over a bit, because I'm getting a little bit worried about horizontal space. What happened here? That's all right. You can just go like that, and then you're beautiful. I'm pretty sure that works. It's in a different order, but who cares? Okay. Actually, it'll be a little bit easier if we just keep this one there, and then we can do this. I think, no, we had one too many, but that's fine. Yeah, don't need the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different wires. Well, first things first, let's get this guy out of the way. So that will input 7, and we need 9. Don't know what you're doing, but I don't think you're needed. This is getting very out of hand. This is getting extremely out of hand. Because, yeah, this is, if you think about it, this is not going to end for a very long time, because we're going to have 9 here, and then that is going to produce 8 total carries, adding up to 2, which produces 10 total carries. Or 9 total, add up to this one, 10 produces 9 total carries. And then we got to carry all of those down again and again. So if we got 6 carries, then we get them down, we get another digit, and they go down to 5, and then they go down to 4, and then they go down. I mean, we are producing I was about to say, what are we doing here? This carry business is getting way out of hand, because we've got 4 digits here, 4 digits here. So most we can do is 15 times 15, which is 225, which is not more than 256, which means 7 digits output. And there we go. This is a 4-digit output. And then once we hook these around, it's going to be 5-digit output. And we were going on for like 12 digits with the carries. So that's not working. That's not working. I honestly don't know. But this carry business is getting away from us. It's definitely getting away from us. So it's been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to stop this right now because it's getting out of control. And I don't actually know what the proper solution is. All I do know is that this solution is blowing out of proportion like you would not believe. And it's a bad solution. It's a very, very, very bad solution. So yeah, I'm going to have to think. I'm probably going to take like a day and a half or something like that. Let it stew around in my brain for a while. Figure out how we do carries. And yeah, because this is just not good. This is just not good. We got to go. I think we got to start going back to basics here. Although having said that, we got 3 times 2, and we are getting 6 out. So we are getting the correct number out, which is nice with these setups. But yeah, that carry business is just killing me. All right, we're going to finish it off here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.